evening and welcome to the CRS 323 Nighttime News. I'm Rachel Burchett. Tonight we'll be discussing Vice President-elect Kamala Harris. We'll be covering everything from her early days in political spheres to her announcement of candidacy, through to her debate performance, and all the way up to her acceptance speech. In our first segment tonight, Kamala Harris's firm establishment as a DA. A recent Hastings College graduate, Harris rose to the position of Deputy District Attorney of Oakland, where she developed her reputation of exaction in cases of gang violence, drug trafficking, and sexual abuse over her 8 years of service. Continuing upward, Harris was elected as the Oakland District Attorney in 2004, and shortly after as the Attorney General for the state of California. This made for a historic election. Harris became the first female and African American to hold this position. As the acting Attorney General, Harris stood her ground with public policy. She asserted herself as an ancillary from the presidential administration with her refusal to cave into political pressures to settle unfair mortgage lending practice lawsuits in 2011, much to her advantage. She additionally held her ground in refusing to defend Proposition 8 and stood with gay marriage in California. After years of vindication in California, she swept the 2016 election for a seat in the Senate, serving as a springboard to make change by serving on a host of committees and making meaningful contributions to large federal court cases. Using her participation on the Intelligence Committee to make watershed decisions about Russian interference in 2016 presidential election as credibility, she jumped into the running for the 2020 presidential race. Although her campaign burned bright, it burned out fast, and she dropped out of the running in the winter of 2019. Yet, her maintained notoriety and sudden interest in social justice reform brought her to the attention of Democratic presidential candidate Joe Biden. More on the developments of her candidacy from our correspondent Becky. Becky?